WTF is this map indeed? Y'all are about to figure it out. This is a map that I just published called Exclusion Zone. And we have the green team on the left side. It is Makeshift and a Beta Striker and Vejers, I guess I'm going to call that, in a Void Striker. And their opponent's the blue team on the right side. It is Russo234 in a Nexus Saucer and GabiiTM in a stock Classic Striker. You cannot pass over these red. You cannot fly through them or over them. You cannot. Well, I think there are probably tricks that you can do to get past them, but I think for all intents and purposes in a real game, you shouldn't try. So the goal right now should be fly around, figure this map out, and we're gonna play again. That's what the goal should be. Everyone is just flying around trying to figure out what this map is first before they ready up. The mini-map is actually behaving properly. Amazing. I don't know why. Maybe I set the map settings right. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. These guys going for the top. There's a T99 on a socket over here. And what are these guys going to go for? Oh, okay. So this, I have this fairly heavily defended. So this is intended to not be taken right away. This is not intended to be the first outpost of the game. But let's see what happens when they go for it. It gives you like 7 or 8 sockets or something. I see 2, 4, 6, 7 sockets. Yes. So they have actually neutralized it, but there are tons of socketed, you know, annoying things. These guys finally taking that top outpost. I'm gonna put a safe box over here just for fun. Just for funsies. And they are taking the back post. Okay, alright, I don't know. Right now, this is all just a learning experience for everyone, including me. Including me. So they are clearing this back part. There's peppers and freaking, God, what are those called? Seekers, the turret seekers. I keep forgetting. Stingers. Okay, so they're also going for this back post, which is kind of funny. So they probably don't know, but this post is very lightly defended. These were pointless right here. It was like a Gaddy or something and a sentry turret. Or no, it was an Aegis and a sentry turret. And down here is a T45 and another T45 and a generator with level 1 creeps defending. So these guys now going for this post. So here's the thing. All of these neutral defenses for this outpost or for this map are very, very experimental. And this saucer is actually really having a great time abducting like crazy. So I think the team with the saucer is ahead here. Which is a little irritating because I don't really like to have... I was for saucers not being able to abduct neutral units because it will limit my design in maps. I have to like limit the number of neutrals that are abductable and all that stuff, and so I have to think about that while making the map. It's a little ridiculous. So anyway, 21 to 21, very even in upkeep right now, and this saucer is getting some free units, some free Gemini over here, which is fine. Okay, killing the leveler, or the Whopper. Wow, I still call it a leveler. And now they're going for this. So this is going to be very interesting because no one's going for the quick mid fight yet. So, like, for example, this team, they could start going for this mid right here. Same with this team. They haven't actually taken the outpost yet, which is funny. But they will soon, I think. Oh, God. This guy's going for this one now? Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's what they're kind of supposed to. And now they're going for this one. Okay. So this is not what I intended for this map. This map, I didn't want everyone to go for all of their outposts on their side first. You're supposed to leave some neutral. Because otherwise, I think my guess is if you try to do that and your opponent tries to go for the middle outpost and for the more central posts initially, then you're going to be way behind. So the meta will have to evolve on a map like this. And Maor, just because it's big, doesn't mean it's 3v3. I intend it to be big just for the expansion of a long 2v2. But I do not want random socketed dinger. Hey man, yeah, I'm cool with that. I was about to do that actually. I just kind of find it funny that there are like unsocketed, like neutral posts that are fully defended, but nothing in the sockets. So now we're gonna have a bottom to bottom fight, which is interesting. And so I intended this to be easier to fight from, well, from this bottom side, from the left. So from this fight, from this post. Or did I? No, actually the opposite. The opposite. So this team should probably have an easier time fighting towards this. But I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. It's hard to say who's going to have an easier time. Yeah, he's abducting a Whopper. I'm not really sure how useful that's going to be. He's going to socket it right there. All right. So this is pretty cool. No one's going for mid yet. Except, what's his name? Oh, this team went this way. Oh, wow, they completely skipped this post, which is pretty weird because the only thing defending it is infantry. So it's kind of easy to take. I think. At least I think. Okay. Blue team has a decent amount of units on there, but they did not take this outpost here. That's key for this mid fight, I would think. I mean, they could fight it from here, but it's a much longer ferry distance. Oh wow, some guy, one of the blue team players has a hat. Oh god. Sorry, one sec. There was a child buried his face in a blanket real quick. So now, green team at 58, blue team at 61, but Gabby going down to a seeker might be giving up this mid to the green team at this point. They don't have this outpost. They are pretty far behind. Oh yeah, so Maor, I intended, like, pretty much all my maps are made for both 2v2 and 3v3 use. That's my goal. That's my, like, objective when I'm making the map. Not 1v1. One day I'll make a 1v1 map, 1v1 map, but not today. Sean Expert in chat has not seen AirMech in several years. Whatever you think is good, just erase that from your head and just enjoy watching the game. This is a mess right now. 65 to 61, so it's actually pretty even in upkeep, but green team moving closer and closer to this blue team outpost. Makeshift making his way there. I have no idea how good Russo or Vejers is. Russo just getting kill on Vejers. Gaddy trying to take out a freaking buster. Artillery going up for the blue team. This is an interesting platform over here. This is an interesting dynamic platform. Blue team grabbing mid and has it fairly strongly defended. Blue team losing this specific battle right now, though, I think. Oh, I don't know. The closer they are to their outpost, the better off they are, you know, for defending purposes. And the green players are really reaching far out here. They might want to step down back here for a little bit of cover. But blue team holding strong at mid, still have not taken their their forward outpost. Russo creating a little bit of trouble here for the green team with his saucer, barely getting away with his life. But that's basically how you have to play the game. You need to stretch as far as you can go. And very grinder heavy for this green team. So it is looking good for them, actually. And Russo really low on health, getting that finish on Russo by Vejers. Tons of blue units over here, but the green team edging closer and closer. If they can get a neutralization, that would be pretty huge. They are really close to their fort and this back outpost here, but it's, you know, a very crucial fight at this point. Blue team a little bit surprised not to see one of their players using the mid to their advantage, maybe taking the outpost here, which is 100% undefended. They literally, the green players basically have all of their army sitting right here. God, look at all those range indicators getting dropped. That's hilarious. Yeah, Sean, a good amount of. I wanted this map to be a mix of light units and tanks and heavy micro. So right now it's very funny because no one knows the map, no one knows the proper approach. So it really does require. Okay, so now they are finally. Are they finally going to go for this? No, even the green creeps are going for that outpost. That's hilarious. Alrighty. Nothing happening anymore. But the blue team still holding mid. 64 to 81. Blue team still has a decent lead. But the green team looks like they are approaching the blue side forward, so that's pretty dangerous. But the artillery firing in here. A little bit inaccurate. It's hard to fire up. Hard to fire up. You definitely do want the high ground. Green team losing a decent amount of units over here, 63 to 82, but now the blue team is unit capped. The green team has a, has a threatening force over here, but blue team with all those tanks does look like Gabi will probably be able to hold an okay amount, although no team support here by Russo for Gabi, and it's both green players over here fighting it. But the green players are a little bit confused as to where they want to go. They're not really sure where they're going to focus their attacks, and now the blue team is going to be able to take this top outpost under their control. What does the green team have over here? Not much. Not really much. Not really a decent force. The saucer was huge on this map because he was able to take tons of units, and now the green team is definitely on the back foot, losing a lot of units down here. Now a goalie coming down by Gabi. Thank you, Mower. Appreciate it. It's definitely well thought out because I designed it, but it's unclear as if you know if it's well designed right now. What we need to do is play enough games on it, make the appropriate changes, and improve the map. And that's what I think all maps need to go through. They need to go through cycles of improvement, just like straight meta balance. And now Russo gonna do a goalie freaking fort drop around the corner. Oh, oh, oh. And getting away there as that saucer. Again, this is completely undefended. Any small light unit clump could neutralize it. So yeah, I really don't like all light units or all tanks in AirMech. There needs to be a mix, and it's really boring, and a lot of maps don't really work with that, so I'm trying to figure out what maps would. Okay, that seems a little crazy. Oh man. I really have no idea how to interpret this at this point, just because... Oh, and Vejers going down. Okay. Well, yeah, 72 to 86. Blue team ahead. I mean, they definitely look like they are going to take it. Or like they have... it's their game to lose at this point. And Makeshift's trying to defend this goalie push, or this goalie drop, hilariously enough. And it's funny, it's a long way to drop, but it's a long way back to defend. Which is funny because he took a goalie around the corner and it took a long time to get there. When he could have taken a couple dillos, blink, 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 drop, blink out. But whatever, you know. We'll see how this goes. This is very interesting terrain up here. I didn't realize how it would play out here. And God knows if it'll play out like this again. There's no, you gotta land in Q heel, land in Q heel, land in Q heel. No! No! There you go! And Russo getting finished off! Ah! Oh god. Oh god. What is this over here? Ooh, rebels! Gabi with the rebels. See, there's enough choke points here that my goal was to have less light unit spam power, and there was a lot of neutrals around. So like if you just go straight up, and then you know the proper, you know, quick approach on this map for mid-fight, then I think light unit spam would not work very well. If you know how to defend on the map, I'm hoping it would work very poorly. But now Gabi taking the close outpost. Oh, that is devastating for the green team. Makeshift still trying to fight this fight over here. Really low on health. Getting back to his post, though. A death ray on that saucer is crazy. Vejers trying to fight back here, killing a couple rebels here and there, but it is very well defended by the blue team. Blue artillery is not bugged. They're having trouble firing uphill. That's the inaccuracy in action. The more elevation changes upward, the more confused artillery gets. Oh, not able to get that kill. GabiiTM fighting off over here via Vejers, and Whopper's going down. They did not kill that stinger. They did not kill a stinger. You can literally just leave a creep up there, and as long as you have the outpost under your control, then the stinger will eventually die. All the socketed stuff will eventually die. Alright. There's just... See, I understand him flying around now, but if... Assuming this map gets more play, that type of thing should not happen as much. Oh. Alright. He's gonna... Oh god, there's Devastators down here. Oh, okay, this game's over. Oh my god, that game is over. This game is completely over. Makeshift just battling Gabi here, and Green Team not realizing that there are freaking 3 Devastators over here. And yeah, this is hilarious. So, people, if anyone else wants to play, please hop in. I don't know if I can keep this lobby populated. But now you guys have an idea of what this map is, so we're gonna go again. Yep, this is hilarious. I want to see Makeshift react. Oh god, he couldn't. He's going the long way around because he doesn't know. He's not even gonna get there in time. Hilarious. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Alright, I hope you guys had a, you know, a good impression of what the map is, what approaches might be best. We're gonna go again.